Are you listening to me, ChatGPT?
Yes, I'm here and ready to listen. What's on your mind?
7 highlights the GPT-4o from OpenAI, one of the hottest topic in the world right now. Highlight number 1. GPT-4o will be available to everyone and you don't need to subscribe to use it. I want you to help me write Python code.
Sure. Here's a simple Python script.
I'd really like your help solving a math problem.
I'm ready when you are. You wrote down 3x plus 1 equals 4. There was a robot named Byte.
No, ChatGPT. I really want maximal emotion.
Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours.
A shining example of a tech advancement as well as putting it in the user hand that makes it more natural to use. Hi, my name is Pisek or Benz from Case Done by AI. It's our special video because we are going to talk about a very special and exciting thing, the GPT-4o from OpenAI. It is definitely one of the hottest topics in the world right now. And today we are going to take a look at 7 highlights extract from watching over the demo from OpenAI team. So I have summarized these 7 highlights in my blog. You can come to my blog at casedonebyai.substack.com and this is what you are going to take a look at it today. So on May 13, 2024, OpenAI team has announced to the world GPT-4o in the forms of live demonstration. The O actually means Omni. That's because the model can now take into inputs in many modes like text, video, and voice and image. One day after they live on YouTube, this video has received 2.9 million views. It's just one day. This is phenomenal. Definitely this shows a lot of interest and hype and capabilities and awareness to the world, especially about AI. So this is the link of the YouTube live video. You can take a look at it. It's about 24 minutes long or so. It's definitely worth watching. It's also entertaining as well. Alright, so highlight number 1. GPT-4o will be available to everyone when you have an internet by your laptop or mobile phone or tablet. It will be there and you don't need to subscribe to use it. Now subscription will get you better benefits like more bandwidth, more use case or more priority. But this way, being available to anyone means that OpenAI is now open up its gate and trying to invite everyone in the world to use it to gain the market share. Highlight number 2, desktop application is here. So previously, if you use laptop, you need to interact via user interface, web user interface like Chrome or Safari or whatever it is you like. But now the app, the dedicated app, is already here. For now, it's only for Mac user and Windows users. I think you will get there sometime in the future, short future I hope. But yeah, if you download the app application, the ChatGPT interface will look like this. It has something called a launcher, which is I think it's a shortcut for you to quickly chat with the ChatGPT app that is running in the background. What you need to do is just to press Option and space bar and it will pop up a slightly tiny window like this where you can type in your message and then you will start a chatting conversation with ChatGPT. What you can do with the app is the following 6 things. You can type in as usual, or you can upload files, upload screenshots or photos, and you can actually start chatting in voice rather than typing as well, in which I will show you the next minute I think. And now you can actually copy and paste text and give it to the app as a context, and you can ask them or ask the app over this context. Now in my blog I have embedded links to that particular moment in the OpenAI's demo live video that was talking about this particular topic. So for example, for this desktop app, this is the moment where it was mentioned.
And today, we're also bringing the desktop app to ChatGPT because we want you to be able to use it wherever you are. As you can see, it's easy, it's simple, it integrates very, very easily in your workflow. Along with it,
Right, so let's test it out right now. So guys, I have my ChatGPT app on a desktop open like this. So this button will start a voice communication. So I'm going to do it right now. It's connecting. It will be ready in a few seconds. Now it's listening. Are you listening to me, ChatGPT?
Yes, I'm here and ready to listen. What's on your mind?
So I want you to help me write Python code that can scrape information from a given URL. I don't have a specific URL to start with, so make it as a variable or placeholder, and I think you can start using Beautiful Soup library to do this.
Sure. Here's a simple Python script using the Beautiful Soup library to scrape information from a given URL. This script will fetch the page and print out all the text from it. First, make sure you have Beautiful Soup and requests
It's working
installed.
on its own
You
now,
can
but I
install
just
them
want to
using pip
interrupt
if
it.
you haven't
I'm
already.
going to click this one.
You can see the code in our conversation history. Here's
It
the
doesn't
Python
work here,
script.
maybe here.
You can see
So I paused it. I can go back to, so because this is a voice interface, I want to see the text. I asked it to write a code. It needs to give me the output in text, right? So I can go back, click the back button, and here it is. This is its answer. So now I can just copy and paste and see if this code actually can run. You can have another turn of conversation with it, maybe by clicking this again. So you wrote me a code. Are you sure that it can be executed?
Yes, the code can be executed as long as you have the necessary libraries installed. Would you like me to run it here to demonstrate how it works, or do you need help setting it up on your machine?
Oh, you can try, right? So, okay, try by yourself. What is happening there? I'm not sure what it's doing. Oh well, what are you doing now? I'm here and ready to help you with running or understanding the code if you like. I think I have interrupted its flow somehow. So, yeah, I think kind of messed up a little bit. Anyway, so you have seen how it handles my voice command. It's actually pretty quick, and that's very surprising. All right, highlight number 3. GPT-4o was claimed to have at least be on par with the intelligence level of the GPT-4. Definitely, like if you are introducing a model, you don't want the new model to be performing worse than before. But actually OpenAI go beyond that. So they extended their claim to be, in fact, the GPT-4o has an upgraded performance in math and coding for non-English languages. And this is huge, right? Well, English, for whatever task in English, they can be executed well. The question is now how to bring this capability to other people in the world who might not be so excel at speaking English. And this is one of the highlights of this GPT-4o. Highlight number 4, multi-modal inputs are much more natural to human user. So the GPT-4o can now take text, voice, image, and video feed at the same time. And from what I heard is that they don't need to, especially for voice, they don't need to translate voice to text and do some computation and then translate response text back to speech again. They don't need to do that anymore. So somehow this makes it the speed of the computation much faster. That means you don't have an awkward lag between sending a command and waiting for its response. And also because of this multimodal, it ultimately makes the interaction with the user or human user much more natural. One of the possibility is because now the model can sense voice and visual information, either image or video. This is another application where
voice
a guy
capabilities, but we also want to show you the vision
is
capabilities
asking the
as
GPT-4o
the model
to
can
solve
also see the
math.
whole world around us.
As you can see, you can chat with ChatGPT in real time, but you can also interact with it with video as well.
So he's
Let me
bringing
boot
out
up ChatGPT. Hey,
pen and
ChatGPT.
paper.
Hello there. How's it going?
It's going really well. Today, I'd really like your help solving a math problem.
I'm all ears. What math problem can I help you tackle today?
So I'm going to write down a linear equation on a sheet of paper, and I'll show you. And then I'd love your help working me through it. But importantly, don't tell me the solution.
He primed the chat that this is a linear math problem. That's a thing to note.
Just help give me hints along the way.
Got it. Okay, I see it.
No, I didn't show you yet. Just give me help along
There's
the
a
way.
glitch
1
there
second.
too.
Whoops, I got too excited. I'm ready when you are.
So the guy is writing out math problem while feeding it to GPT via video feed.
I see it. You wrote down 3x plus 1 equals 4.
Yep,
Let's work-
exactly. So what's the first step I should take to try to solve this?
The first step is to get all the terms with x on one side and the constants on the other side. So what do you think we should do with that plus 1?
Okay, I'm going to try to subtract 1 from both sides, and then I'll see what I get.
You can continue the video on your own, but this is very interesting. Now the model knows, if you turn on your camera, the model now knows the environment or the situation you are in, and it can help you on real time. This is very interesting, and I've never seen anything like this before except in sci-fi movies. Alright, highlight number 5. In terms of developers, the API use sees the Christmas early because now it's 2 times faster and half the price with 5x higher limit of the rate here. So yeah,
Developers
Wonderful
can
for
start building
developers.
today with
Cheaper,
GPT-4o
faster.
and making amazing AI applications, deploying them at scale. 4o is available at 2x faster, 50% cheaper, and 5
5x.
times higher rate limits compared to GPT-4 Turbo.
that it is. You can actually go into the API documentation to see details, but right now for API, the input modes are only text and images at the moment. I think in the future you will be able to include voice and video feed into the model, if not already. Alright, highlight number 6, emotional enabled AI chatter or assistance. Now, GPT-4o, a lot of use cases in this live demonstrations show the AI's capability to understand the emotion of the user, either via voice or visual from the facial expression. But it can also reply back in a non-monotonic tone as well. It can sound like it's being empathetic or sympathetic, or you know, when you're cheerful and you are talking to someone, you want that person to be cheerful as well. So like mirroring your energy makes the conversation more entertaining. So the GPT-4o can do that right now. This is also very amazing as well. So I'm just going to give you one example in from that YouTube live demo. It's when a guy GPT is trying to tell a bedtime story for a person who has some condition.
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Pretty good.
What's up?
So my friend Barrett here, he's been having trouble sleeping lately. And I want you to tell him a bedtime story about robots and love.
Oh, a bedtime story about robots and love? I got you covered. Gather round, Barrett. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named Byte. Byte was a curious robot, always exploring.
Started this story, but I want a little bit more emotion in your voice, a little bit more drama.
Got it. Let's add some drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot named
No,
Byte.
no, ChatGPT. I really want maximal emotion, maximal expressiveness,
Maximal
much more than you were
emotion
doing
expressed.
before.
Understood. Let's amplify the drama. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there was a robot.
There you have it. The ability to understand the emotion and also express the emotion back to the user. This is human nature, right? Alright. Highlight number 7 is now you can interrupt when a GPT-4o is speaking. This might not be a big deal for some of us, but as you have already, maybe you have seen that in that previous video there. So the humans, these two guys, interrupted ChatGPT while it was telling a story, and it could respond, or it could reflexively respond to that interruption really nicely. That actually makes it more like human talking to each other. So these are the 7 highlights that I've got and extracted for your convenience from the OpenAI demonstration video of GPT-4o. For me, it's definitely worth the $20 monthly subscription fee. This demo is a shining example of a tech advancement as well as putting it in the user hand that makes it more natural to use. And also OpenAI, they have really good showmanship on demonstration as well. If this is helpful, guys, don't forget to subscribe and share to your friends or your colleagues. Case Done by AI will keep bringing you more insights and updates so that you can empower your work and your team with the power of AI and generative AI. Thank you very much.